We're pleased now to be joined by the head coach for the Santan Charter Roadrunners volleyball program, Miss Nikki Revling. Coach Revling, how
Good
are you this morning?
morning. So good. How are you boys?
We're doing
Hey,
great. Thanks for joining us.
yeah, Coach Rev, welcome to live radio, where everything is unpredictable. But anyway, so I want to dig right into to this thing that you guys do every year. It started off, just hey, let's wear pink to honor breast cancer survivors. You guys went one step further with Dig Pink. Tell us about Dig Pink.
Dig Pink has turned into such a humbling experience. Finding women who are fighting breast cancer and being able to help pay their medical bills has just turned into such a good feeling.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the program started, Coach? That's really a great thing that you guys have going on out there. You talk about giving back. That's giving back in the biggest sense. Talk about how the idea came about and really what happened there.
I had a really, really sweet team mom. Her name was Cheryl Hollis, and her eyes were wide open when she came into us and let us know, hey, Rev, you can kind of do whatever you want. I mean, you're running a varsity program. You can get creative. What do you like? What don't you like? I said, well, I love the color pink. I was like, is there anything we could do pink? She said, well, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is in October. And I was like, oh, sweet. And boom, we decided to do a Dig Pink. I mean, we had heard of it before. Other people have started this. It's not like we created it. We kind of recreated it. And now it's just something that our entire school can get on board with. And it seems to make everybody aware. So it's pretty amazing now.
Well, and there's a lot of organizations, nonprofits out there that we give money to, and American Cancer Society and others, and you guys are boots on the ground. I mean, you go right to you find one or two families that are currently undergoing this, the stress of dealing with cancer treatment. It's in my own family as well, and so we get it, and so. How do you find the time? And tell us a little bit about this, and how do you find these families?
Well, I'd say it's worth every second of the time, right? Giving back is always something anybody would feel good about. What we do is we send out to our local community in the Santan area, right? And we just say, hey, like teachers, friends, families, we send it to all the families, all the students, all the staff. And so far, we've had a very big response. Every year we've had one family, oh, hey, my friends. And it's just so sweet that they can find people that fast, and people are so grateful for just, even if it's a little bit, paying for their medical bills. And it's something that directly goes back to saving and helping them, right? As they're the ones struggling to raise money for yourself becomes, such a thing of the past, if you will. And for us as a team and a family, it just always brings us together. We get so close. We do. We paint for days to decorate our gym. We put streamers. We go in there every single day early, and we reset it up. If the air conditioning knocks off all of our things off the walls, we just get right back in there and put it back up and make sure that we're functioning and looking.
That's fantastic. You guys doing great things out there. And, it's important for you to set that example for your players about giving back and what it means to do that and be involved and the community aspect of a school and an athletic program and a volleyball team specifically. Speaking of volleyball team, you guys are on a roll. You're 11-4 overall, third in the section. Tell us a little about your season. Obviously, things different this year with volleyball as well, with coronavirus and limited time together as a team. Talk about your squad, Coach.
It's so amazing every year as we've been growing. I started with 12 players, and I'm up to over 50. Within just the 4 short seasons that I've been there. And this year coming into it, I had pulled up quite a bit of new juniors. I lost 6 seniors last year, but then I have 6 seniors this year. So I still have that experienced team and look, if you will, and they've been with me for so long that they pretty much get and understand my system. And I feel like that's what it's all about. It's all about creating a place for these kids that's safe. They know what they're doing. There's no question marks. The expectation is high, and let's go get it. And every year I get blessed with a group of girls who are buying into the team, the sisterhood, the forgiveness, because that's what sports is about. Seeing your friends suffer instead of being frustrated with them, or irritated. Volleyball is the next point, next play right away. So these girls have really figured out how to just let go and move on to the next play. And we're in a dog battle, right? We went from CAA for a Division II, then we went to a Division I, now we're at AIA, and we're still top team. I had no idea that was going to happen for us, to be perfectly honest. I thought for sure we were going to suffer and struggle. Come to find out, we are the team to beat. We are one of the best. And these girls get better and better each day. Going into practices, they put long hours in on their own due to COVID. So, no longer are we going to be in a weight room together training with weights, also getting together for conditioning, also doing our team play. Now these girls are on their own for their conditioning, on their own for their weights. We come together as a team to focus on our group play. But overall, they're the ones who do that hard work. And it shows on the court, and it says a lot for who these kids are.
Coach, I've got to say, and getting back to Dig Pink, I just have to know, what type of and I could just imagine the profound effect that this program has on your girls and what it does. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. I'm just dealing with things myself and in my own family. But what type of effect does this have on your team and in doing this every year?
They look for it. They cannot wait for Dig Pink. They enjoy all of the celebrating that we do for each other and for others. That day that we stand in that gym during basketball season and as a team we stand there holding that check, that's what tells us all that work, all the time, all the energy and effort, the daily posting, selling shirts, asking for donations, all the things and work that they put into it, to be able to stand there with that check, hand it to a person, watch them feel and appreciate. That's why we do it. It's the best feeling on the planet.
Coach, we are nearing the end of the volleyball season here remarkably, and thankfully we've been able to get through the majority of it at this point. You guys are facing Miami now on the road is your next game. You're away at the Veritas Prep Falcons, and then you're away as well. Last 3 games on the road, finishing up at Sequoia Pathway Academy. What's your message to your team as you guys prepare to continue the momentum that you've built into the playoffs?
My message to my team is to take care of yourself, focus on you, do all the right things by drinking good water, by eating healthy, resting, icing, and then preparing to forgive fast, because every error is an opportunity for another point.
Coach Nikki Reveling, thank you so much, Coach, and thank you for all you do, both on the court and off. For anybody that has not lived with cancer or had a family member or a close friend, close person in their life that hasn't, it's indescribable. And what you guys are doing and the life lessons that you're teaching your team are invaluable. Aside from raising a few dollars and helping a family, you're imparting a lot of things in helping your team. So thank you for that, and thank you for being you and everything you guys are doing out at Santan Charter. So we appreciate that.
Thank you for having us. From us to you, we send you all the air hugs we can, and it's going to be okay.
Thank you for your time this morning, Coach Reveling from the Santan Charter Roadrunners. Very, very special things going on out there at that school, and it's much more than athletics, Vince. As you mentioned, it's about people, and that's really what it comes down to. It's about people.